Hello, my friends. I am like 26 types of thrilled to bring you today a haul from Ollie's. If you don't know about Ollie's, quick Google search, see if there's one in your area, and go. If there is not one in your area, phone a friend, maybe do a little virtual shopping, and then Venmo, Cash App payments there. Or if you were like maybe taking a road trip or going someplace, find one. And if you don't do anything else, hit up like books and school supplies. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, are you ready? Cause I'm ready. Let's get into this Ollie's haul. Okay, now I went to Ollie's with my children and my husband. So the shopping experience, it was good. That's why we're having a haul. Could it have been more? Like, for sure. It could have been more. So because of that, I was only able to do books and like a little bit of school supplies. And so that's why this haul, it's mostly books. I'm not even gonna try and make that grand. In fact, there's only one thing that's not a book, okay? And we'll go ahead and start with that. These watercolors, and I'm leaving the prices on here right now so you can see. These were $3.99, and we got these one because obviously we're wearing our hours, but also these are clutch. And if y'all saw our Black History or our like beauty loop video or read the blog, we are doing a meetup with another homeschool family where like once a month we'll do kind of like a Black artist and or poetry study. And I just thought that would be like needed to go with us and do that. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, so this is the next one. It's $2.99. Now originally I got these just for these flashcards. It's 35 flashcards, and I will show you. So it goes over like apostrophe possessive, and it's kind of like a question, like was the apostrophe in the right spots, things like that. And I thought that would be great for like our Montessori grammar. But this dictionary, y'all, it is very comprehensive and pretty sound. I mean, for spelling, it talks about like vowel team sounds. You know, when you add ed, er, est, there's grammar, there's punctuation. There's an index, there's a dictionary, how to use a dictionary. It has a lot in here. So for $3, this is something that can stay with us and grow with us for a crazy long time. And again, these flashcards can be used multiple ways. If you're new here, you should know if I can use something more than once and in multiple ways, I am beyond happy, beyond. The next one, I think this was actually the last book I got because my husband was like, ma'am, this cart is full. We need to go. We need to go. So this is 52 Bible words every kid should know. And I only picked it up because I was like, do they mean like thou? Thou? Like, you know, what are the 52 Bible words every kid should know? And you guys, so these are the words, right? Great. But what I love about it, so, okay, definition, all about that word. Then they tell you where you can find it in the Bible study. Easy devotion, easy tag team with the devotion, a Bible study lesson. If you saw our Bible video and or read the blog, my kids participate in Awana, so this will be great when they're doing certain verses and all of that jazz. Amazing. Okay, so for history, well, for geography, we're getting kind of in the nitty gritty. And as y'all know, this past year, we adventured like all around us and also much farther. And obviously, that only inspired me and my kids to want to adventure more. You guys. So this has all the American national parks in alphabetical order. And I mean, it's just kind of like a quick facts look, okay? And a picture, what makes it different. So when you're talking about like geography and stuff, you could talk, when you're talking about typography and weather and climate, we can also see how that's reflected in their national parks. Maybe even make a little national park bucket list. You know what I mean? So I'm in love with that. And even my husband said, he was like, whoa, that is really cool. I will buy a book for any season or any holiday at any time of year. Just wait. You're going to see this on our fall shelfie and you're going to love it. So I hope you will. All right. This next book is Citizen Baby, My Supreme Court. And so this is obviously a board book. And I know y'all are like, why are you buying board books, girl? This is the most comprehensive board book. Maybe besides like history of rap that I've ever bought. And it basically just talks about what the Supreme Court is, why it exists, what a Supreme Court justice does, all of that jazz. And because, again, we're going to be digging deeper into American government, thought we would have that handy. My husband found it and put it in the cart to run by me to see if it was okay. And instead of, like taking a picture and sending me a text, he did this in a way where my child could see it and become enthralled and thrilled about it. So it got purchased. Whatever. Okay. Now, I know y'all are like, you're doing too much. I understand. I did not feel like I could pass up the price on this book. And the thing with Ollie's, it's kind of like a Ross or a TJ Maxx, Marshalls, in that if you see it and you feel it in your heart that you need to get it, you should probably get it, because if you go back, it might not be there. Okay? So I understand that we are going to study sociology eventually, and then also in our the hybrid homeschool program we do, there is like an upper school consortium of sorts that meets on Fridays, and so I am doing mini sessions with them. And so I also thought like a mini sociology session would be really cool too, but this will be just like obviously for later for my kids. But it is such a great and super filling resource. It's by DK, and I learned on this shopping trip that I am brand loyal to DK. I just am. Okay? Again, I will buy a book for any season and any holiday at any time of year. Sorry about my light. It's reacting to like the things that I bring, and it's like, should I go up? Should I go down? My bad. Normally I record with like a lot of natural light, but that's not happening today. Okay, so this is Be a Young Entrepreneur. And when I picked it up, because if you see it, like, it's pretty thin, right? So when I picked it up, I thought it was like a workbook. You know what I mean? I thought, oh, this would go great with our economic study. Y'all, this covers so much more than I ever thought about in our academic study, like writing an invoice if you want to sell on eBay, creating a brand, internet marketing. Oh gosh, what are you good at? Why do you want to start this? Like, what? These are the chapters. Okay. It's deep, but it when I was looking at it, the way that it's taught, it's so just like more engaging and fun. And you see like the little different like graphic bubbles and things like that. Do you have the time to start a business? You know, have you researched the market? What are your USPs? Excuse me. Do people want it? What's your business model? Just good, really good questions, I feel like. So, got that. Okay. Now, these two books I'm excited about. Okay. And there is a series. Okay. Just so we know. As you can see, they are kind of just like, they're not math books or math storybooks, and they talk about one thing. So this is power, place, value. And thought this would be great because we're doing Matthew C. with Jude this year, and their number knowledge foundation is just like unmatched. And Jude is just very, very visual, you know, so is James too. So just to see it like this would be really helpful. And then, so that was powerful place value. And this is edgy equations. I'm sorry, we didn't need that. I'm just making it fun for no reason. So edgy equations is just that. But y'all, it goes a little deep, okay? Saying things like, you know, in algebra, the multiplication symbol is forbidden. And it makes sense. I just didn't know that was a rule. Okay? It's all types of stuff in here. So I feel like this can all the way grow with us here, friends. And it was 99 cents. So that's what we decided to do there. Okay. I know y'all are like, Fran, why? I don't know what it is, but every time we go to the library, my kids have to get these, like, how to survive a tsunami, how to survive getting lost in the mountains, how to survive getting lost in the woods books. It is like they want it, they need it, and so I got this because I don't know what type of life they live, what they go through, that they feel the need to have to know to survive that, but whatever. This is Sacred Places, Exploring the Lands of the Bible. So this is like a kind of like, I guess, a geographical encyclopedia of Bible places. And not only would this be helpful, of course, like in Bible and learning Bible stories, but also when we are learning history. I just feel like when you see things and get a better understanding, you can get a better understanding and just, you know, like read more into it. It builds empathy, but it also builds curiosity. So right? All of these lovely things. So I also got this for Jude's morning baskets. He is just creative to the point where like he has to express it multiple times a day. And I just thought this would be like a cool way that was like kind of guided for him to start his day with. Okay, the next one is this coding with Python and JavaScript workbook. So I do like pretty stuff with computers, like, you know, designing and all that. My husband is in IT and does like coding and stuff. So I happily pass this on. It's like, is this good? Is this what we need? This is also by DK too. I sent a picture to a friend and she wanted it. I looked this up and I cannot find it. So I'm going to like go find the IBSN and really try to find it and link it below. Because I just feel like this is so good. And then, so you learn all of these things, and then it has the supplies here. It's just, and again, representation matters, okay? It's just really informative and comprehensive. We compared it to a couple other kids coding books or kids coding activity books that they had, and this was like the most comprehensive in that it taught more and offered the most opportunities to actually like learn and implement what you learned, if that makes sense. Okay, now to know us is to know we like us an encyclopedia, y'all. But also, Jude really is into robots. It's a thing. He wants to know all about it. So he definitely wants to know about weather robots, but he'll learn about them all, machinery, and all that jazz in there. Okay, just want to say again, these two purchases were also because of my husband. I was minding my own business. I was trying to, be a good steward of what was in front of me and definitely look through all the books. And I hear, oh, wow, that's really cool. Star Wars writing. Go bring that to mommy and see if she likes that. At this point, does it even matter if I like it? So originally what he picked out, I think, was like second grade writing. And not that it was wrong. I just felt, or like improper. I just felt it was a little repetitive for James. And y'all know we are going like all in on writing, and especially getting just like a good foundation of like a comprehensive literary study. You know what I mean? So the fourth grade reading and writing workbook, okay? So they have a story. And it's the reading. But then, right, so you will have like your own story, but then they have prompts too. So setting, cast characters, plots, like good things. They have, sorry. They'll also have like questions here, okay? List details, all of that jazz. Illustrate. So I actually thought this was pretty dadgum comprehensive. Like this is actually really good. It is. It actually is really good. So I picked that up, and when you have two kids that like the same things, you can't just have one child with one. So Jude got this. It's a little Star Wars fourth grade math. Again, I feel like it's pretty comprehensive for a small workbook and goes over a lot of things. And then for our upcoming road trips, I got these to occupy and entertain for a little bit in the car. My friends, I'm so excited about all of these good books. Okay. I am probably also gonna link below our other haul videos. There's one from Rainbow Resource. There's one from Amazon. And just between me and you, my 8 books cart is looking pretty hefty. Okay? Just putting it out there. It's looking a little hefty. All right? My thing is, we are at a place where, don't get me wrong, like I feel like we have amazing books and we cycle them out and use them well, but my kids are getting kind of even more specific in their interest, if that makes sense. So like before, where it was like transportation and dinosaurs, it is muscle movement and robotics, and just it's getting more narrowed, and that's lovely. It's great. It's wonderful. But also because we are homeschoolers, I also feel like we just need kind of more reference handy, if you will. Hence the Bible places and the state parks and that grammar one, just to like have on hand and reference. Also, fun fact, my kids will also just like sit and read encyclopedias like it's a book. So we really like those as well. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them below. If I can find any of these, I will do my best to link them below, but I'm kind of afraid that I won't be able to. Like I said, I went to go look up this the coding book for my friend, and I could not find it. So now I have to do like the real like PI investigative work to look for it. Again, if I find it, I will link it below. If you have any questions, comment, message me. My social handles are below, and I share a whole lot over there, especially like how we incorporate these, how I organize them, all of that jazz, and some DIYs. So you can follow me and we can hang out over there too. This was so great, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.